Hey everybody, stay tuned where I'm going to be talking about the Azure news this week, also the upcoming events that we have planned, and my news as well. Hey everybody, welcome to this weekly update. As you can see, I've taken the opportunity to go outside. We have quite a bit of snow here in Scotland. It had thawed, it had disappeared, and it's come back again. So yeah, I just thought I'd take the opportunity to enjoy it and show you a bit of the snow as well, if that's your thing. First of all, I want to talk about some Azure news this week. So it's been pretty quiet again. I think everybody's just getting back into the swing of being back at work in 2021. But yeah, so there has been some news, and I wanted to cover this off because I think it's one of those announcements that might go unnoticed, but could be actually quite useful to a bunch of people. So the team, I think it's the networking team, have released a feature where you can upgrade your public IP SKUs from basic to standard, and also allow you to upgrade your load balancer SKUs again from basic to standard. Now, when you're using load balancers and IPs, they need to have the same SKUs. So if you're using basic and basic, you need to have that. You can't use basic and standard. So they have to go hand in hand together. So yeah, if you're using a basic IP address, it's basically open by default to the internet. It's not secure. And it can be assigned either statically or dynamically. The standard IP is kind of locked down by default. And can only be assigned, I believe, statically. So there's slight difference in the SKUs and depending on your needs. It's the same with the basic and the load balancer SKUs as well. Basically, your basic one is open to the internet, and your standard one works on a kind of zero trust networking architecture, so it's kind of locked down by default. So definitely one to have a look at. I'll post some links in the description below around how you can upgrade your SKUs if needed to. So yeah, check that out as well. That's really the only kind of Azure news that I wanted to cover today. My team and I have kind of announced and teased that we're doing an event in February. So check out our blog post for more information. But basically what we're doing is something different than other events. We're doing what the audience have been telling us that they want. So we'll be announcing more news next week around session details, so be sure to check out that blog post when it comes out. But yeah, we're trying an event in February, and it's going to be frictionless, so you don't have to register, so that should be good. So you won't get spammed if you want to attend the event afterwards from marketing and stuff like that. But yeah, we're really excited to see how this lands with the community, because we believe it is something our community have been asking for. So we're super excited, and we're hoping that you're all getting on board and supporting it. We'd love to hear how the event goes down. Good, bad feedback is always appreciated, so as we can iterate next time and hopefully either do better or continue to do what we're doing. I wanted to bring a big shout out to everybody that has supported me in helping to grow this YouTube channel. At the weekend, I posted a tweet saying that I wanted to reach 100 subscribers, or 1,000 subscribers, so that I could do some live updates out in the wild in Scotland. And so far, I think I'm sitting at 935 subscribers. So I saw a bump of over 200. So thank you to everybody that supported me, that helped retweet that subscribed to my channel. Welcome to everybody that's new. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you like the content. I'm hoping to try and get at least 2 videos out a week, this one on a Friday and something on a Wednesday, talking about either something in the Azure world or doing some random kind of product reviews and unboxing. I have been spending some money, so there's some things that I want to share with everybody around all of that. I also wanted to talk about content creation and feedback from people. I saw Scott Hanselman talking about this on Twitter the other day, and I think he's been receiving some negative comments and really nasty, I think to a certain degree, comments from people around the content he's creating on YouTube. And I think the newest one is TikTok that he's using, and I think people have to bear in mind that we are creating a lot of this content in our spare time. We're investing in money and equipment to do this free content to help educate people. I know some people get confused about whether it's part of our job or not. A lot of the stuff that I do on my own personal YouTube is for my own benefit, in my own time, with my own money and own kind of equipment. And I think the same is very true for Scott as well. And for people to just slate that and to be massively negative about it is quite hurtful. And I think my colleague Jessica Dean mentioned it. No matter if you have 7 million followers and 7 million adoring fans, or if you have 10 adoring fans, negative comments and feedback can really affect you. It's a hard process to try and take that with a pinch of salt, as we say here in Scotland, and not take it to heart and not make it stop you do what you want to do. I enjoy the content that I create. I enjoy sharing my knowledge. I enjoy doing goofy things like this, like standing in the snow and talking to you and sharing what my opinion is and thoughts are. So I think it's key to remember that we need to be kind to each other. If you don't have anything nice to say, please just move on. You don't have to keep looking at it, scroll on. There is an adult way to give negative feedback and negative criticism to try and help make that person be better. Please do that if you have negative feedback, if you don't like something. Please do that. But yeah, be nice to everybody, people. This is a hard time for all of us. 2020 was hard. 2021 doesn't look like it's going to be any easier for a lot of us. So please be kind to each other. But yeah, that's my piece on that. So today is actually the 3-year anniversary of me working for Microsoft. And I actually can't believe that I've reached 3 years. I actually still can't believe that I'm working for Microsoft, if I'm truly honest. If you've ever read any blogs that I've written, any of the vlogs that I've done, you'll know that working for Microsoft is a childhood dream come true. So I still pinch myself. I still love it. I am massively grateful to the opportunities and the journey that I've been on since joining Microsoft, and I just hope that I can continue on this journey doing what I do, doing what I love. And yeah, so 3 years, everybody. I'm hoping to continue, like I say, on that journey and continue my growth. So thank you to everybody that supported me. Thank you to everybody that encouraged me. I look forward to meeting all you new people that have been following me over the last year or so. Hopefully we can do that in person very soon. It's also super sad that this year, or this week actually, is the anniversary of the last time that I got on a plane. So a year ago, I was in our offices in England, down in Reading, in our headquarters for the UK, and filming a video. And that was the last time that I was on a plane, that I travelled, that I didn't sleep in my own bed. So it's quite sobering to think about that we've kind of hit that year milestone. I'm sure a lot of you have already hit that, or potentially are coming up to that year milestone of not travelling, of not being on a plane, not seeing anybody else, not being at a conference. So yeah, it's a sobering thought as well, but I'm focusing on the positives. I'm focusing on the lovely snow that we have. I don't have to drive anywhere, so not having to fight that is positive. Positive that it is 3 years at Microsoft, and positive that I, my friends and family are safe and are happy at the moment. And I think that's all that we can really ask for, to be honest. So thank you to everybody for tuning in to my ramblings. Hopefully you enjoyed them, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing a bit of the Scottish snow. I look forward to seeing you next week, and remember to check out the blog post about our event coming up in February.